Welcome to the Love Drunk Show. We gon' talk some ish, get into it, so make sure you stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. Wow. Hey, love bugs.
What's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, and night whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor, hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that ding whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about rapper, content creator, model, entrepreneur, Saweetie. Saweetie is a girl hailing out of the Bay Area. She is a mixed chick, so she's half black and half Filipino. And she goes in this interview to talk about her experience a little bit. And chat, we get into what she talking about, and then y'all know how we do it over here. We're gonna come back and we gonna discuss, okay?
Did you realize like who you were, like as far as like being Filipino? Were you able to embrace both ethnicities growing up and understood that?
Honestly, being a mixed girl was just hella confusing for me. It was like the Filipino girls were like, you ain't Filipino, look at your hair, it's too curly.
Girl,
the black girls was like, oh, you too light, you ain't black. So it's like I was kind of like disowned from both sides.
Yeah.
So I never felt like I belonged anywhere except for like my family. So like when people talk about pretty privilege or mixed girl privilege or whatever you want to call it, like I didn't experience those things. I actually had like a negative
connotation
and experiences because I was what I am.
Yeah.
But it honestly made me a stronger person, and it also like made me see the other side, you know, of the perspective, because I'm like, why am I being treated this way?
I feel like not enough. Did you
y'all heard what your girl Saweetie said, right? Sis said look, I'm not in that. Let me give this little disclaimer, because I commented on this post on the Shade Room and they was trying to read and chew me for filth in the comment section. But I am not invalidating any mixed chicks or any mixed person's feelings. I am not a mixed person, so I can't sit up here and say exactly what it's like. However, for sis to say the Asian girl said her hair was too curly, okay, I could absolutely see that being a thing. But to say black people said you're too light, that is a lie. She may have heard that once or twice, but on the grand scale, this is what I'm going to say. On the grand scale, black people love them a mixed girl. Black people love them a lighter complected woman. Black people pedestalize mixed and racially and ethnically ambiguous women. Oh, I can't necessarily say the same for men, but you will never hear a black person saying you're too light to be black, because blackness comes in all different shades. And this is where we get into the topic of phenotype and racial type. You know what I'm saying? Because phenotypically, if I were lighter skinned, you could still tell that I was a black woman for the most part. Like, I've been asked, like, oh, are you mixed with something, or are you this or that? And I'm like, no, I'm just a black woman. But that also goes to show the spectrum and the range that we have as black women. I'm gonna just put that out there, right? But this spectrum and range is because of the one drop rule. Like, literally, if you have 1 ounce of black, people is out here calling you black. They calling Amber Rose black. When she come out herself and say, sis, I am not a black woman. I do not identify with the black woman's plight. I am not black. If you are 50-50, you are 50-50. And then everybody was in the comment section talking about, oh, because I said something to the likes of, oh, but they always quick to, you know, bash black people or say something about black people not accepting them, but they don't go nearly as hard as their other race, which treats them worse. And everybody was in the comment section like, that is not true. I was bullied by black girls. I was this by black girls. Mostly it was black women it was biracial women coming for black women and saying that black women invalidated their blackness. And my question to them was, were you raised in a predominantly white community or a predominantly black community? Because if you was raised in a predominantly black community, then clearly your experience is going to be associated with black people. But if you was raised in a predominantly white community, those people don't accept you. They do not allow you to call yourself white. They don't. Why do y'all think that mostly every biracial identifies as black? And then when they go over to their white side, they know, they recognize that they're biracial and that they're not a white person. Their white mothers will tell them, you are not white like me. They gatekeep their whiteness. They gatekeep their likeness. We do not do that. We want to let anybody and everybody in because it makes us feel accepted too. And nobody really wants to be honest about that. The Duchess, which everybody called the first black princess, Meghan Markle, she does not identify as a black woman. Yet every black woman all over the world, my complexion darker, my complexion lighter, was, oh, we got a black princess, y'all. We got a black. That girl was biracial. She had a lighter complected black mother at that, and a white father. She don't identify, and she said it herself numerous times, I'm biracial. I don't understand why y'all try to make it seem like these people can't identify with their other side, especially if their mom is white. Like, this is the, you came through a white portal, a Caucasian womb, and you want these people to just denounce that side of themselves. And culturally, that's what they identify as because that's how they're raised. But then they get out in the world and try to act like they down and this and that because we put them on a pedestal in our community and in our society. So for Saweetie to sit up here and say she didn't experience pretty privilege, girl, you can't. Okay, art and music is subjective. I don't think Saweetie is the best rapper. If Saweetie did not look the way that she looked, I don't think that Saweetie would be as big of a star as she is. Do y'all agree with me in the comments, in the section? Please tell me. Is Saweetie rapping? Is Saweetie spitting bars? Or is Saweetie pretty in a racially ambiguous girl? Like, let's just be honest. If I heard her say she didn't experience pretty privilege, bitch, you is a lie because your whole brand is pretty girl music. And you gonna sit up here and say you don't know, you don't experience that? It's cap, it's giving cap. Cap. And on top of that, girl, you talking about you didn't fit in nowhere. Your whole aesthetic is a melanin American aesthetic, okay? I don't see you with no kimono. I don't see you doing anything Filipino. I did not see you brand yourself as a Filipino girl or Filipino culture at all. You are over on this side of your cultural spectrum. So stop lying. Stop. I'm gonna need y'all to stop lying. Nobody is saying that you was never picked on. Nobody is saying that you never felt ostracized or outcast. But guess what, sweetheart? The fact that you feel like you was not supposed to be bullied, or the fact that you feel like because black women in particular did that, that goes to show that you understand that you are not fully black and you feel like you should be exempt from that. I was bullied and harassed by black girls, and I'm a black girl. So I don't get to pull the biracial card. Oh, they pulled me because I had long hair. I was a pretty cute little black girl. I got bullied by black girls. Do I get to say it's because they was black? Do I hear y'all talking about how y'all other half of the family don't even like half of y'all, won't even claim half of y'all, disowned half of y'all's parents, y'all mother, especially if your mother was a white or Asian lady, they family barely claimed y'all. Could we just be, please stop lying. You know that when you come over here, you're elevated, and that's why you dwell in our spaces and not your other side, because they not gonna let you. We accept y'all way more. We don't gatekeep blackness. It's a lot of people that's half black, but they get to say they're fully black because we allow it. Why is this going over everybody's head? Can you go and say you fully white? No, white people will look you in your face and laugh you down and say you're not white. But yet y'all don't complain about that. Y'all don't say, oh, white people said I'm not white enough. I never hear that. It's the delusion for me. Like, talking about, oh, every black people treat biracials bad too. Like, Black people treat black people bad. It's not just because you biracial. Like, come on. I've been bullied. I had fights and all types of stuff. Like, I don't want to hear. I'm tired. And this is not to say that this did not happen. But I can't lean on the fact that it's because I'm biracial. Like, I can't say that. And I have two half-Thai sisters. We have the same father and their mother is from Thailand. And my sister told me that black people uplift her and say, oh, I want my kids to look like you. I want my kids to have your hair texture. And she's brown like me, but she just has like a more, you know, Asian features. So miss me with that BS, Saweetie, talking about you didn't feel black enough. Girl, so why is you in the hip hop community thriving and shining? Why? Why you not in the Asian Filipino market then? Get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Everybody should love and accept themselves. This is not to bash or attack anybody. I am just tired of the false narratives that's being perpetuated in our society that we don't accept biracials, but yet they calling themselves black. And Zendaya, everybody, Barack Obama, the first black president, he had a whole white mother. All right, I'm gonna go now. I love y'all. Be good.